Good afternoon. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, from 1 to 3 p.m. Central, as we get to talk about interesting topics together. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundance Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Don't forget the podcast, thenewscasters.com. You can find us there as well. Well, a special thanks to the Gadsden Mall for being one of our new sponsors. Definitely appreciate you guys. More sponsors on the way. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, I'd like to talk to you about 10 high-paying jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. And I found this on bestcolleges.com. That's bestcolleges.com. There are ways you can make a nice living without having a degree. You know, a lot of talk about college debt and paying that down and that kind of thing. Now, well, when my son went to college, he worked his way through, and so he has no college debt because he worked and went to college at the same time. But a lot of folks don't do that. So let's talk about what are 10 high-paying jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. So you don't need a college degree to earn a high salary. So there are 10 jobs that pay well that don't require a degree. I know a lot of folks who don't have a college degree throughout my entire life who made a lot of money. And it's because they were doing something they wanted to do. They didn't have the dread and the worry of the college debt and that kind of thing. I think was probably part of it. But here are a few statistics. So let's talk about this. So companies reduced degree requirements for 46% of middle skill jobs from 2017 to 2019. So in other words, companies who required degrees did not do that any longer. Now, the average student pays over $35,000 each year to attend college. Many factors impact earning potential, including location. You may need some post-secondary training or education. Tech schools are a must, I'm telling you. And if I were younger now, I would be going for 2 of those tech jobs and have everything paid off, a house included, within a year. Okay, now while earning a college degree can help you prepare for higher paying careers, I mean, you got to have a degree if you're going to be a doctor, right? Or an attorney. You can find many jobs that pay well don't require a degree. Many companies have eliminated degree requirements, focusing instead on a candidate's skills, which is important, as businesses compete for workers. I know when I was working corporate through GTE, a lot of folks were passed over simply because they didn't have a degree, and people who would have actually been better for the jobs than people who had the master's degree. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, now according to Harvard Business Review, companies reduced their educational requirements for 46% of middle skill positions from 2017 to 2019, and these jobs still require some post-secondary training, but not necessarily a bachelor's degree. Now that's good news for many people concerned about the cost of attending college. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, students in the United States paid an average of $13,900 at public institutions and $27,200 at private nonprofit institutions for fees, tuition, supplies, and living expenses. And again, this is in the year 2018 to 2019. Now, these costs can linger, with many graduates spending years paying off student loans. So this is what happens. Okay, you take out a loan. First of all, I don't want to take out a loan for anything. I'll do without a car until I save up enough money so that I can pay cash for a car. I'm eliminating so much expense. I'm eliminating interest and those kinds of charges. You know, if I'm late with a payment, I may forget, get so busy. I've got that penalty right along with it. So let's talk about this. Okay, how to save money and high-paying jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. Air traffic controller. I didn't realize that. Air traffic controllers ensure aircraft keep a safe distance from other aircraft and potential hazards. Now, these individuals work in airport control towers, particularly near large airports. Others may work from secure offices across the country to assist pilots en route into a location. Most work for the Federal Aviation Administration, that's the FAA, and that's the federal agency. Now, because air traffic requires the expertise of its controllers around the clock, these individuals may work day, evening, or night shifts and both weekends and holidays. So keep that in mind. Now, 3 years of work experience, a bachelor's degree, or a combination of work and education qualify you for this position. The Air Traffic Collegiate Training Intuitive offers 2 or 4-year degree paths with a curriculum based on aviation topics. Trainees must enter the FAA Academy no later than their 31st birthday. So what's the median salary on that? $130,420. The job outlook from 2020 on to 2030, a 4% projected growth. Pretty good. Now that's always important to know too. So let's just say that the hot topic now for earning degree or for earning money is basket weaving. Maybe a hot topic in the 60s, not so much now. Okay, so really, really be aware of what you want your training to be about, okay? And make sure it's something that's going to have some growth to it. Air traffic controller, 4% projected growth. That's what you want to hear about. What is the projected growth? Commercial pilot. Okay, commercial pilots operate aircraft transporting people or goods from place to place. They prepare and file flight plans and check aircraft mechanical and fuel systems before taking off. Now, while in flight, they also monitor systems and communicate with air traffic control. They must respond to emergencies and changing weather and navigate the plane to its destination. Now, commercial pilots earn their wings through training and experience, while many attending certified flight schools. The FFA governs pilot training and certification. Pilots begin with private pilot licenses and continue to log flight time, documenting various maneuvers and procedures as they progress through pilot certifications. Pilots must meet age requirements and pass a physical exam. So what is the median salary there? $130,440. And the projected growth from now to the year 2030, 13% projected growth. Not too shabby. Okay, now let's think about construction manager. Okay, so a construction manager oversees the construction projects from cost estimates. Got to be good at math now. Okay, so if you were really good at math in high school, this could be a possibility for you here. Okay, I'm trying to get my thing here started. Let's see. There we go. All right. Okay, they work closely with architects. Got to be a team player, okay? That's the number one thing about tech jobs. And engineers to ensure the project meets building requirements. You got to know what the city, the county laws are, all those things. They may also supervise subcontractors working on building, masonry, electrical systems, or plumbing. The manager ensures the company secures necessary permits and completes any required building inspections. Now, construction managers often bring several years of experience in construction to their positions. Some individuals earn an associate degree or a bachelor's degree in construction management. That supplements their work experience. Now, some companies offer on-the-job training. You could work possibly as an apprentice as well, under the supervision of an experienced manager. Now, median salary, not too bad, $97,180. The job outlook, projected growth between now and the year 2030, 11%. So that's an 11% projected growth. Elevator installer and repair. Don't see many of them where I'm living at in this area, but there's lots of big cities who look for them. So elevators require proper installation and regular maintenance. Who wants to get stuck in an elevator? You've seen some of those movies where people get stuck in an elevator. Regular maintenance is required to transport individuals safely because these systems require specialized knowledge and skills. Elevator installers and repairers focus their training on these mechanical and computerized systems. Now, training takes place through an apprentice program, but repairers and installers must participate in ongoing training to stay up to date on changing technology. And that's with everything. Wherever you work, whatever company you're working for, you should be constantly thinking about What's the next growth opportunity? Again, working in a car manufacturing place is not like it was 40 years ago, nowhere near. Some of these places are cleaner than most hospitals, so that's the difference in today's time. Most states require a license to work on an elevator system, and you can earn professional certifications. Now, most elevator installers and repairers work as building equipment contractors. It's a physically demanding job. You will work on cramped areas in hot and cold environments and at high altitudes. While many tasks occur during scheduled hours, elevator repairers may respond to emergencies. Somebody gets stuck in an elevator, you can get called on. Not too bad. The median salary there is $88,540. Okay, job outlook. What's the percentage of projected growth? 6% between now and the year 2030. Okay, let's talk about IT manager. We've heard about those for years. There was a time you had to have a 4-year degree. So let's listen to this. These computer professionals help organizations build and maintain information systems and computer networks. They install hardware and software and serve as a resource to identify problems and find solutions. IT managers often oversee a staff of technicians that perform repairs or maintenance. Now, while many IT managers may earn a degree in computer science, an associate degree or industry certifications and relevant work experience can qualify individuals for these positions. Most managers work full-time and in an office setting. Now, what's the median salary there? $151,150. Okay, job outlook. What's the projected growth? 11% between now and the year 2030. Not too bad. Let's do one more and we will go into a commercial break. I'm going to end it right here before we go into a commercial on mortician. Ooh, mortician. I've thought about this. This is always going to be a job. Morticians and funeral directors work directly with families to plan the details of the funeral. They also embalm bodies and perform cosmetic work to prepare remains for viewing by the families and friends. Now, the funeral director often coordinates details of the funeral service, including arranging for clergy and pallbearers, scheduling the opening and closing of graves for burial, and writing an obituary. So, the prospective morticians can study mortuary science or funeral service as part of an associate degree program. Now, students may gain experience by working part-time for a funeral home. Trainings may also include an apprenticeship. In addition to training and educational programs, morticians must pass a state's licensing exam. Median salary, $58,170. What is the projected growth? I'd say more than this, but anyway, between now and the year 2030, a 4% projected growth. Not too bad. Let's go into a commercial break. We shall return in just a few minutes. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-657 659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
My Towels solved the problem that we've all had with towels. You go into the stores and they feel lotiony and soft, but then you get them home and they wind dry you. That's why I made My Towels. They actually work, they're soft, and they absorb. And now I'm excited to announce 2 brand new lines of My Towels. What makes them the best towels ever is they're now made with 100% long staple Shapir cotton. This is a combed ring spun cotton that makes My Towels even softer and more absorbent than ever. And now you get a 6-piece set for an amazing introductory sale price as low as $29.98. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get My Towels for only $29.98. Or you can get my designer premium line for just $20 more. Either way, you save 50% now on all My Towels. They actually work. What a concept. This offer won't last long, so please order now.
MyPillow.com.
The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities. Okay, we're back. We're talking about jobs, high-paying jobs you don't necessarily have to have a degree with. Now, you've got to be flexible. You've got to go and walk beyond the mile, okay, to get some of these jobs. But they're good salary jobs. Now, what's next? Nuclear power plant operator. Boy, that sounds like that's pretty rough, but let's listen. Nuclear power plant operators adjust control rods to regulate how much power a nuclear reactor produces. They monitor the reactors, the generators, turbines, and cooling systems, collecting data and reporting and responding to abnormalities. Okay, about 5,300 nuclear power reactor operators were employed in the year 2020, most working for utility companies. Now, training for these positions typically involves on-the-job technical training. Nuclear power plant operators must pass the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission's licensing exam. Ongoing training ensures operators can use new monitoring systems. I mean, think about this. I mean, the technology is constantly changing. You've got to be up to snuff, okay? Now, many utility companies require background and security checks on all employees, especially nuclear power plants. And I can see why. The median salary there is $89,090. Job outlook for 2020 now until the year 2030, 14% projected decline. See, it's important we know these things. Okay, now, product manager. Product managers supervise the manufacturing or production of a specific product. They work in software development, marketing, manufacturing, or other fields. And job requirements do vary by the field. Some project managers hold a degree in business or a related field. Others gain the experience necessary through working for a company and taking on leadership roles. You know what they do? They start at the bottom and work up. They prove themselves. Now, the product manager ensures production quality, manages a budget, and maintains production timelines. They need problem-solving skills, time management skills, interpersonal skills, and leadership skills. Median salary, $108,790. 5% projected growth between now and the year 2030. Radiation therapist. Radiation can treat a variety of cancers and tumors. And radiation therapists work as part of a patient's treatment team to deliver this critical therapy safely and effectively. The therapists explain treatment plans to patients and their families. They collaborate machines, monitor the patient's reactions, and keep detailed notes of all treatment sessions. Now, about 65% of radiation therapists work for hospitals. Radiation therapists possess good interpersonal skills. They know how to have a good bedside manner, technical skills, and physical stamina. It's be wearing on you. Training includes study in human anatomy, computer science, and mathematics, typically in 1 year, 2 year, or 4 year program. Now, most states require radiation therapists to pass a national certification exam, and so that's important to know if you're going to travel from state to state. You need to know that before you go. Okay, most states require them to pass the national certification exam and maintain state certification. Median salary, $86,850. What kind of growth are we expecting between now and the year 2030? A 9% projected growth. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Real estate agent. I like this one. I almost became a real estate agent. Real estate agents help connect buyers and sellers of real properties, such as homes, land, and commercial buildings. Many agents work for themselves or under the direction of a real estate broker. They often can set their schedule, but may work irregular hours to meet with clients. Now, they help sellers market their property, advising on property pricing, staging, and advertising. They also show properties to potential buyers and negotiate purchase terms. Real estate agents must pass a state exam and maintain a state license. Community colleges, real estate companies, and educational service providers offer courses that can help prepare you for the state exam. Now, topics include fair housing laws, legal descriptions, real estate ethics, mortgage lending, and listing agreements. Many courses require a few months to complete. Now, the median salary, $51,220. Job outlook, what's the growth, projected growth? 4% between now and the year 2030. Okay, we still got some time. So let's talk about this. The frequently asked jobs about jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. So what are the highest paying jobs? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, that's the BLS, healthcare offers most of the highest paying careers, but these fields, such as physicians, surgeons, psychiatrists, require years of education and training and often require working in high-stress situations. The 2019 CareerCast Jobs Related report found that several high-paying jobs without a degree requirement that ranked among the least stressful careers. Diagnostic medical stenographers earned the top spot. BLS projects a a 14% growth in employment. For these medical imaging specialists from 2020 to 2030, with a median salary of $70,380. Training requires an associate's degree or a post-secondary certificate. Now, what are fun jobs that don't require a degree? Every job comes with challenges, but finding a job you enjoy can make challenging more fun. Many people find a career that aligns with their hobbies and interests. You can enjoy working out and helping people meet their goals. A career as a physical trainer or personal trainer may interest you. Massage therapists can help improve their clients' physical and mental well-being without spending years in school. Creative people may find careers happiness as graphic designers, game designers, or social media managers. Shutterbugs can make their hobby pay and working as a freelance photographer. Now, many fields offer rewarding and exciting career jobs that pay well that don't require a degree, especially the technology field. You can find these careers through online searchers like Google or by enrolling in a coding boot camp. Now, what career can I get in 1 year? We're going to end it on this one. So while you may find high-paying jobs without a degree, most careers require some training after high school. In 2018, 70% of jobs required some post-secondary training, increasing from 59% in 2010. Post-secondary training can include certificate programs, short-term courses, or apprenticeships. Many trade schools offer training in high-demand fields. Now, electrical and electronics installers and repairers top the list of jobs that pay well that don't require a degree. With a median salary of $62,020, workers in the powerhouse substation and relay industry earn more than $85,340. The truck drivers can earn their commercial driver's license in just a few months. They earn a median salary of $47,130. The American Trucking Association estimated the industry needed about 80,000 drivers in 2021 to meet the industry demands. Now, truck drivers must meet specific training, certification, and physical requirements and need a clean driving record. And let me say this about truck drivers. Okay, they have blind spots, and I see this all the time when I'm going down the road meeting with a client or whatever, and I'll see somebody pass a trucker. Okay, and sometimes they don't even pass them; they just sit almost side by side going down the road like this. You don't know how much danger that is. You better be careful when you are doing that. That trucker can't see you. What if he decides he wants to go and pass somebody else, and you're right there in the way? And you won't go around them, you won't get behind or whatever, you're risking losing your life. You really are. So be really, really careful about that. But truckers, I'm going to tell you what, without them, don't know what we would have done when we had some shortages. And it wasn't their fault, okay? Yeah, it was the people in charge that was the problem with that, not the truckers. My name is Donna. Thank you so much for watching Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. It's so good to be with you every day, Monday through Friday, from 1 to 3 p.m. Hope you learned something. You know, you can get a good job without getting a degree if you don't want to go into debt. And let me tell you this, a lot of companies are definitely willing, if you want to go and brush back on some college courses, if you'll just ask. Sometimes they'll go ahead and reimburse you. You've got to keep up a particular grade point average, and I promise you'll be with them for a particular length of time. That's just something for you to decide on. Thank you again so much for watching. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Again, thank you so much for watching.